back. Welcome back to everyone on Twitch. Welcome back to everyone on YouTube, hopefully. I gotta see what is going on with my OBS. I gotta know why it's crashing so frequently. Cause we're not we're not against the crashes. Like, this happens every time we do a demo day, but it feels like it's been happening more often. And I promise it's updated. I promise it's updated. But welcome back to everybody watching the stream, whether that's on Twitch or on YouTube. Welcome in to anyone just tuning in. If you found your way back, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for popping back in. We are continuing our Otome Game Celebration coverage with our second demo for today, Poetry in Purgatory. I thought there was persistent audio, but it doesn't seem like there is anymore. But that's okay. We can read the Steam listing together. Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for pinning the game, thank you. For anyone who's curious about what the game is about, well, not only do you have pictures here, you can also find the Steam link pinned to the top of the channel if you're watching on Twitch, or in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Now then, Poetry in Purgatory. After dying, poisoned for unknown reasons, Isabel finds herself in the afterlife and on a dangerous mission. Experience a truly unique visual novel full of character, mystery, and heart as you point and click your way to unveiling the strange world of Purgatory's many secrets. The release date for this is set for 2027. It was developed and published by Timetamps Games. Let's go ahead and scroll down for any mature warnings. Game contains mentions and interpretations of death, religion, psychological torture, and sex. Ugh. In addition, there are a few instances of male upper body nudity and explicit language. Nothing graphic shown, only described or implied. Oh my lord! We're going into the spicy things with death today, aren't we? Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, this one's a lot spicier. Let's make sure you guys can see it and hear it. Although there is nothing going on right now. Oh, beautiful. And there is indeed persistent audio. Again, because we are switching demos, let me know if I have to adjust the volume at any time. Sounds okay with me. Let's go ahead and click options and see what we've got. We've got the bare minimum, you know? Ooh, what is this? Huh. Okay. We have some CGs that are unlockable in demo, at least. We have 5 different pictures. Achievements are disabled for demo. Alright, let's, Ooh. Ooh. Okay, no, we gotta get out of there. Let's go ahead and start it. Back on the TV. Oh my god, thank you! I don't think you'll want this one for TV though. We just saw that there's some mature content warnings, including sex and psychological torture. So if you need to switch over to somebody else's stream, I totally understand. But thank you for letting me know. Nice to see you, nice to see you. Let me also make sure to bring up this chat. Yeah, this one's spicy. This one's very spicy. Goodbye. I'll be back for you. Goodbye. I'll see you next time. They say that when you die, your whole life flashes before your eyes. Someone send for help! Maybe my death was too fast, because I sure didn't experience any flashing. It's the young mistress! She's choking! Oh, what a way to go. Choking would suck. Choking and drowning, both horrible ways to die. It didn't feel fast, though. It felt excruciating. Endless. Where's her father? Why are there multiple people staring at you at this table, not doing shit? I clawed wildly at my throat. It didn't make a difference in the end, of course. Someone! Anyone! Do something! I mean, you're the servant. You do something! If only I knew, then, that dying would turn out to be the least of my problems. Yeah, no one at the table cares! She's not breathing. What a cool symbol. I like how this looks like an old-timey radio or TV. Me just talking about what looks pretty while we're dying. Oh my god, look at the babies! You can't tell me this fat little face of a cherub doesn't look cute. Uh-huh. At least she went to heaven. Oh. A dream. It's been forever since I had one as lucid as this. I can practically feel the... What am I walking on anyway? Are these clouds? Rise and shine! They just stare at each other. Didn't you hear me? What are you doing? I'm pinching myself, obviously. How else would I wake up from this ridiculous reverie? Reverie? You're using fancy pants words. What an interesting choice. Very well then. Pinch away, human. Who is this person? Well, now I don't feel like it anymore. Oh? Changing your mind just like that, huh? It's for the best, Issy. No matter what you do, you're stuck here for now, you see. I don't understand. Wait. Issy? Only my friends call me that. Oh, I'd love to be your friend. That's not what I... Stop screwing with me. You don't know who you're messing with. You name-knowing stalker! My father will punish you once he finds out where I am. Alright, let's just cool off a little bit, okay? I feel like we've gotten off the wrong foot here. Or is it gotten off on the wrong feet? Some of these human sayings are still tough to get right for little old me, even with all my fantastic knowledge. That's the second time you say human like that. Who are you? Wanna guess? Taking that as a no. I'm God, Issy. But since we're friends, you can call me Rem. God? Question mark? Exclamation point. Where did Rem go? Rem Theo, capricious god queen extraordinaire. What a title! Can you hold on a second? Rem, was it? Like Rem sleep? R-E-M? What are you doing now? What the... My phone isn't here. Did she steal it while I was unconscious or something? How am I supposed to call for help now? What a mean thing to accuse someone of. We just met and already calling me a thief. You're definitely suspicious, so can you blame me? Wait, how did you know what I was thinking? Isabel Salvi, 20 years of age and daughter of world-famous businessman Rain Salvi, an only child born on New Year's Eve. You love licorice, and you love eating it while sorting through your impressive collection of expensive jewelry. And you're extremely proud of that one time you managed to do 25 jump ropes? Only 25? In under a minute. Never mind. Never mind. That's pretty fast. Blah, blah, exposition, blah, blah. The reason why I can read your mind is the same reason why I know all these things about you, Izzy. It's because I am God! Get it? You can't possibly be serious. You went from confident to angry to mellow awfully quick, little friend. But that's okay, because today is very important, after all. It's your first day in heaven. Woo! You don't seem excited. Heaven? But I'm not dead. Correction. You are dead. Death actually being one of 2 pesky prerequisites to getting here in the first place, you know? What's the second? Being special. Special? Let's put a pin in that for now, shall we? How about you follow me beyond the pearly gates? I'll show you the old office and just how lucky you are to be here. I suppose. I can't believe any of this. I'm dead? And talking to God. What the actual hell is going on? First thing I ask for in heaven is those freshly made Halloween Oreos. You can ask about them. That doesn't mean they're gonna grant it to you. Not hell, Izzy. Heaven! Get out of my head. Okay. Welcome to my little hidey hole, Izzy. Sorry about the mess. It seems my sweet boy has been neglecting his cleaning duty. We have slaves in heaven, but I do keep him awfully busy, so that's okay. Your sweet boy? Oh yeah, you'll meet him soon enough. One thing at a time. You're the one who brought him up. Anywho, this is where all the magic happens. Magic. Oh, you know, all the godly thingies that I do as God, I do them from here. God's seat of power is this cozy little room. Oh, you really think it's cozy? That's so nice of you! I knew we were gonna make such great friends, and you just keep proving me right. I'm just trying to take this all in. It's not going very well. Honestly, I think I'm in shock. Want some tea? God drinks tea. Of course. What else would I drink? I don't know, like nectar or something. Isn't that what deities drink in most stories? Nick. I'll have to write that down. Thank you kindly for the tippy tip. If you really are God, I have to say that you're nothing like how I imagined you to be. Oh? Am I disappointing you, Izzy? No, I don't know. It's just a lot. One minute I'm eating dinner and... Oh, she doesn't remember anything. Hold on a second. How did I die? Oh, you were poisoned. What? How? What? How? 3 excellent questions. Don't you know? I do. But I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. It's probably better if you figure that out yourself. How am I supposed to do that? Don't you worry, Izzy. It'll come back to you in time. I don't think I want to remember how I died. Like, I feel like if there was an afterlife and we passed on, I would rather just live blissfully in peace. I don't want to be traumatized with how I died. I don't want to think about that at all. Like, what? No! I will live firmly in denial, thank you very much. What does that mean? It means that everything will be fine in the end. I think. You think. We're getting off track again. This isn't showing you how lucky you are at all. Let's switch the subject. It's quiz time! Huh? Don't be grumpy, Izzy. I promise you it'll be fun. Just answer my little questions and then we'll take it from there, okay? Do I have a choice? Well, that depends. Do you think it's a good idea to keep saying no to God? Fine. I'll play along. Yay! First question. This one should be easy for you, because I know you're used to having servants around you. You catch one of your little maids stealing food from your house. When caught, the poor, underpaid servant says it's to provide for her starving children. What do? Well, that's a good question. Do we let her get away with it? She needs the food more than I do. Do we tell her it's all right this one time, but it can't become a habit? Or do we report the crime to my father, who will punish her accordingly? No. No. Just one time. Leniency. A friendly blue light fills your mind. Okay. Weird. I'm already getting, like, super sussy vibes, by the way. Let me verbalize. Have you guys watched A Good Place? Or The Good Place? Yeah, The Good Place. Where, spoilers if you haven't seen the show, it's basically about a group of people who are brought to heaven, told that they are in heaven, and yet all these bad things keep happening. Turns out, at the end, season finale, they've been in hell the whole time. That's what I'm getting with this right from the get-go. Like, I don't think we're actually in heaven. And the game is called Poetry and Purgatory. Like, do we really believe we've made it to the pearly gates? Guys, what does Otome mean? Otome means it is directed, or the main audience are females. It's girls. So that's what it means. Second question. Let's dig a little deeper. Your best friend's getting married. Woohoo! But just hours before the ceremony starts, you catch your best friend's spouse-to-be kissing it up with someone else. Oh no! Disaster! What do? Tell my friend immediately. The hell? Are you really a girl's girl if you don't tell your girl? Like, come on. No friend of mine would be dumb enough to get cheated on. You can't account for what other people are gonna do, okay? That's a ridiculous answer. I tell my friend immediately. No way they're marrying a cheater. A friendly blue light fills your mind. We're all blue. We're dabu-deeing and dabu-dying. I mean, I think we've dabu-died. Anyway, I see. Third question! Now it's getting fun for real. You take your new car for a drive and accidentally kill a pedestrian with it. Oops. Luckily for you, though, there is another person there, and for some reason, he thinks he's the one who killed the poor walker. He's even ready to take the blame, even though he's innocent. What do? Well, okay, here's the thing, is we are both innocent until guilty. Is there footage? How do we know that we didn't kill him? I mean, sorry, how do we know? Well, no, yeah, that was right. How do we know that we didn't kill them, okay? Because they think they killed him. What? Why do we immediately know just, yeah, no, actually, it was me. Well, what do you mean? I take the blame. I am the guilty one after all. Tell him that we should both walk away. It was an accident. No, we should not both walk away. This is not if a tree falls in a forest and you don't hear it, does it actually fall? This is not that kind of situation, okay? I sure am lucky, huh? Let him have the blame. I hate all of these answers. I don't want to take the blame. I don't want to take the blame at all. Third option, Pixar didn't happen. Yeah, where's the footage? I want to see the footage. I am not coming clean with this. But at the same time, I don't want him to take the blame. We should walk away. We should walk away. my dash cam was turned off at that moment. Anyway, we were filled with a fierce red light. God did not approve of that answer. Interesting. Listen. The answer that I wanted, okay, I will make every excuse there is in this book. The answer that I wanted was not there, okay? So, we should all just go away. We should also probably bury the body while we're at it. We don't listen to me! Interesting! Fourth question! Oh, there's more. Just let me clear the old throat a bit. 46F Sev 2 Sev 2? I'm not gonna read all that. You guys can see it. You guys can screen cap it. You guys remember. You guys, yep. You guys remember. Oh my god! Wait, what if this is a memory question? Oh, sorry. I was thinking out loud. How clumsy of me. Don't worry about it. Thanks for understanding, little human. A friendly blue light fills your mind. Okay, good. We're back in the good graces. Final question! And this is a doozy. Love, balance, power. Which of these things matter most to you? Love, balance, power. Well, I do have a chokehold on all y'all. No, I'm kidding. We love out here. Wonderful! So I'm done? Power! Yep! I wonder what other colors there were, because we came across blue an awful lot of times, but there was also red, that one instance with the body that should be gone. Like, we need to bury that somewhere. We need to clean our prints. We need to make sure there were no other witnesses. There was red. I wonder what the other color was. I wonder if there was yellow. Just because I feel like that would be a good middle ground color. I don't know. Could be white. And what are my results? Well, the quiz definitely proves that you deserve to be here. Meaning what, exactly? I can't tell you that. I mean, you basically just did. Why not? Can't tell you that either. Ugh. But I can tell you the following. I know you're having a tough day, and in my own way, I'm trying to make things as easy as possible for you. You'll forgive sweet little Remy for trying to lighten the mood a bit, won't you? Based on your answers to Rem's questions, Isabel's morality has been determined to be that of a good-natured paragon. That's me, I'm good. Your morality affects several aspects of gameplay, such as available dialogue, Isabel's reaction to things as she investigates, and outcomes of certain game events. So, already, right off the bat, fourth wall break, but also, guaranteed to be multiple endings and multiple branches, right? That's pretty cool. Also, this isn't God talking, this isn't Remy talking, this is just information. I wish there was a bigger dialogue box for this then, to kind of differentiate that. Being altruistic, compassionate, and understanding, a paragon generally sees the good over the bad. So, can you do it? Can you forgive little Remy? Oh, I guess there's no harm in trying to make things a bit fun. This is our blue bit. Yes! That's what I'm saying! I knew you'd get it, Izzy! Anywho, I'd like you to imagine this. Hiding a body? Heaven. Never mind. A place where you can get anything you want at any time. Oh my god, you could get your Halloween Oreos. A place where all your dreams come true. Over and over. And if you aren't satisfied with them, you can tweak them till they're perfect. I was gonna say, if we have the same dream, the same heaven over and over, the same fantasy over and over, I don't think I'd enjoy it very much. A place that you can only really call the true blissful paradise. Also, give me one moment. I'm Let me see if there's a full screen. There is. Okay. I looked over to my OBS and I saw my vertical format and I'm like, why is it black? That's because I was playing in windowed mode. Anyway. My cursor's gone though! You guys can see it in OBS, but I can't! Great. That's why I called you lucky before, Izzy. You're here, and all the things I just said are yours for the taking. I know you might be disappointed about dying so young, but all the things you loved in life, they're here too, and they're actually even better. And also, you'll stay beautiful forever. So, congratulations! For those who believe in the afterlife, by the way, do you guys believe that if you were to die, like, old and frail, do you think if you were to reach heaven, you would still be old and frail, or would you be at, like, your prime? Because I feel like you gotta be in your prime. But the way Rem is saying it, Rem is like, the moment you die is how you're gonna look forever. Like, you can dream that you're younger, that's fine. You can be whatever you want to be. But once you exit dream, you're back to being old. Once you're out of your delusion, you're back to old. You are special. So, what do you say, Izzy? Can you forgive me for not living up to your expectations? What are you talking about? What expectations? I had none. I'm trying to be the best I can be, you know? It's not easy being God sometimes. Can you imagine the pressure? This right here sounds so manipulative. Wishing so badly for each other and every little lovable person to feel welcome here. I have to admit that what you're saying sounds interesting. And well, somehow I feel like I can trust you. Like people who have physical disabilities still have them in the afterlife? I would imagine so. At least for this game. I feel like that would be the case. Though I don't really know why I feel that way. At the same time, you have to think, like, it's kind of like the blind person scenario, where they don't really think about seeing things, and so if you were to ask them what heaven would look like, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know what to visualize, right? It's like they go on their whole life. Supposedly, if you were to go your whole life never having experienced something, that wouldn't necessarily be in your heaven. Would it? Would it? Question mark? On the other hand, if you were, you know, if you were born okay, just okay, and then you go into an accident and develop a disability, then that's different. Then you know, like, yeah, I felt so much better when I could walk on 2 legs, for example, instead of having to be in wheelchair bound. So there is that caveat too. I don't really know why I feel that way. I think I read that. This conversation could go on for hours. I think I mentioned this too, but for anyone who hasn't heard me talk about this, I don't think there is an afterlife. I don't believe in the afterlife. I do believe that there are higher powers. I do believe that when we die, our energy goes somewhere. I do think that we have a soul, and I do think that, like, if we do have regrets, we do turn into ghosts.
I'm going to make it known as of now that you never told me you didn't like this, so I'm just got it for you again.
What? Oh, okay, thank you.
Here's some fries.
Okay, thanks.
And some onion rings.
Alright. Clyde has come to deliver some food.
Not just any food.
And...
a milkshake!
Clyde hesitated so much. I don't know if it's because he thought he might dox me with something. No, he got me Whataburger. Everybody knows that we live in Texas. We got Whataburger. They have a banana split milkshake.
No. Banana pudding.
Banana pudding milkshake. Apologies. But the first time he got it for me, I kid you not, I was like, this tastes like a jelly bean. This specifically tastes like either butterscotch or buttered popcorn jelly bean. And I don't know how to feel about it. I'm pretty sure it's because of the Nilla wafers.
And that's why we got it again.
Yeah, I have to try it again. It's, oh my god, it's like the, what was that? Sparkling water? The cucumber sparkling water?
What?
Remember that one? Was it sparkling water?
You mean the Gatorade?
Oh, Gatorade! Yeah! The cucumber Gatorade. I didn't know how to feel about that either. I didn't know if I liked it or not. And then I drank the whole thing, and I still didn't know if I liked it or not.
You gotta call it by its proper name.
What is it?
Pepino Limon.
Pepino Limon?
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yes, Pepino Limon beer.
It was cucumber lime?
Oh, all of a sudden now we know Spanish.
I honestly still don't know how I feel about it. I've had it twice now.
Great. She knows Spanish. Why does she know Spanish?
I thought Clyde was gonna say something about the ghosts. I also thought he was gonna say something about the ghosts.
Wait, there's a ghost?
No, we were talking about death because we're in heaven right now, supposedly heaven.
Well, if you're in supposedly heaven, if you think you're supposedly in heaven, aren't you really more in purgatory?
We also think, or well, I'm theorizing too that yeah, this could be purgatory, and they're just like simulating heaven to make us, you know, ease our way into it, or we're actually in hell, like The Good Place.
The Good Place.
Like the TV show. Yeah.
There's a good place in hell?
No. It's called The Good Place. So the TV show. Wait, do you not know that TV show?
No.
So The Good Place, the TV show, The Good Place.
Oh, are we sponsored by them?
No.
Then we should.
Not sponsored. So they put a bunch of people, said that they were in heaven, said that they were good people, but they were actually in hell the whole time, the whole series. I think they had like 5 seasons.
I feel like there was like a Nazi in that, wasn't there?
I don't know.
I feel like I saw a clip. There was like a barbecue or something.
Exclamation point sponsor Char. Yes, but not the cucumber Gatorade, please. Sorry, what are you saying? Cucamadre? Clyde, what do you think? Do you believe that there's an afterlife?
No.
What do you believe happens after we die?
We rot.
And then?
That's it.
You don't believe in ghosts?
No.
You can't tell me that. I believe in ghosts. I've seen a ghost! A ghost touched that chair!
You know, you can't tell me that because you also told me I believe in the Loch Ness Monster. You told me that you don't believe in the Loch Ness Monster. Roll the clip! Where's the clip?
The Loch Ness Monster doesn't exist. Dinosaurs exist.
Whoa. We don't want to start. We don't want people to start unfollowing.
Nessie lives. You know what? We need to have a day where we play through like Loch Ness and Bigfoot games because I know both of those exist on the Steam storefront.
I heard the Bigfoot game was like hard.
There is one specific Bigfoot game that's like you basically hunt Bigfoot. It's a co-op game. I know Queen plays it. She actually really loves it. But I also know it's very scuffed. We can all play the co-op Nessie game. There's a co-op Nessie game? Anyway, if you guys know of any Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot games, please link them in my Discord so I can add them to my wish list. Oh my god, it's just called Loch Ness. Wait, hold on. I gotta open this. Let's see. Loch Ness. Mostly negative. Oh, lovely. Oh, wonderful. 1 to 4 player co-op game where you're also just hunting the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, but the good part about it is he don't owe you $3.50. Oh, sorry. He ain't gonna ask you for fee. Yeah, exactly.
Or try to sell you Girl Scout cookies.
I was like, why is this Girl Scout like 3 stories tall? No,
It's mostly negative because it's a broken mess. You mean it's a broken ness-y?
Alright, I'm leaving.
Clyde, leave! He is. Okay, going back to our talk about heaven and hell. So I do believe in ghosts. I do believe our energy or spirit from our life force, that's a thing. But I don't think it goes to heaven. Like, if we don't turn into bad ghost spirit thingy, it doesn't go to heaven. I think our energy just transfers to some other thing that requires life, whether that's plant, whether that's the soil, whether that's an earthworm in the ground. Our energy just transfers. But yeah, obviously if it's like very strong, if you experience very strong emotions while you're dying, you might linger a little longer. You might be a little more sentient for a little bit longer. And then that's when ghosts appear. That's when paranormal stuff happens. Yeah, that's what I think. Like, we don't have a heaven or hell. I grew up heavily Catholic, by the way. Never really bought into it. But I'd be lying if I didn't believe that there was a higher power. Because I have experienced too many coincidences, too many fate events in my life to not believe that there is something bigger than us in this world. That joke was a bit Nessie. Give me all your Loch Ness and Bigfoot games, guys. Anyway, but you've yet to tell me why I'm special. I can't really think of anything that makes me remarkable. Don't you worry about that, Izzy. If God says you're special, then you just are. That's a little biased. But Shh. I just said a lot of things to you. Give it a little time to sink in, huh? Get your bearings. Think about what I've said. And look around the old office. And when you're ready, I'll be sitting right here, waiting for you. You want me to, explore this room? Yes. You might find some interesting things in here. Stuff that make you realize how gloriously glorious your little afterlife can turn out to be. What, like pamphlets? Are you trying to make me find a pamphlet about how great heaven is? And besides, learning to properly explore is important for what lies ahead. What? Have a look, Izzy. Fine. I get the feeling that if she wants something, it's gonna happen regardless. So I might as well do as she says. I suppose that's the influence of God. No, that's just the influence of a really strong, pushy personality. The way they smile at us after I say that. Okay, here's the thing, is I can't see, ever since I full screened this, I can't see my cursor. So I'm gonna be playing off of OBS. What are you doing there, Izzy? I thought I'd read that note. As in, the private note on my desk? Private? Why do you have it out then? Yeah? Sheesh. So can I? No! Damn! Put it away then! The view of heaven. Blue sky, clouds, and happy people as far as the eye can see. So there are other people here. Or illusions. It's absolutely beautiful. But I can see myself staying here forever. But can I see myself staying here forever? I think it would get boring if everything was the way you wanted it to be. Landscape painting. It's a painting signed RT. Rem Theo. Looking closer at it, it almost feels like the imagery is moving. Ooh, like Harry Potter portraits. It's full of books I've never heard before, and strangely, they all seem to be glowing, faintly. What's this? One of the books is moving on its own. Oh, it's haunted. And it's coming towards me. Attempt to deny the book's dubious advances. Don't touch it. It's getting closer. Well, might as well take a look. Damn, it caught us. What's the worst that could happen? Let's see. Why heaven is fantastically fantastic by R. Theo. This should make for an interesting read. I'll just open it and... What the... What, is it a mirror? You find yourself surrounded by an infinite void. Oh, never mind. We've been sucked in. However, you feel strangely at peace. It's as if everything finally makes sense. Suddenly, a rain of soft, juicy licorice falls down on you. Your favorite treat in immeasurable abundance. Oh, wait. Is that the guy and or girl you've always liked? Why, yes it is! Oh my god, the visual manifestation of living people, alive people in heaven with me. The dead person. And they're here to declare their undying love for you. Wow, it's Karlak! Wow, having the fictional person in my dead purgatory. Yes! You scream and joy, passion and ecstasy all at once. And oh my god, is that you and Karlak leaping towards each other naked? The only thing that could possibly make this better is if... Can it be? Yes! Yes, it can! Whatever you just wished for came true! This is all too good to be real. If only you could stay like this forever. If only you... Oh, what? No. No. No! Take me back! I want to stay! I want... Was that... heaven? That black void was heaven. Wow. Wait. There's something shiny stuck between some of these books. I don't know why, but I feel like I should take it. Cucked by a book. We reached the end of that book. We have to move on to the second one. So I'll do just that, I guess. Item gained, Piece of Heaven. What a trip. Well, I think that's everything we can access. Let's go ahead and talk to Rem. Do you like my little personal corner of heaven, Issy? They're just gonna collect us in little storybooks. I do like the idea that if there was an afterlife, there would be a book for every person, alive or dead. Like any living being would have their own little storybook. Like for me, that feels like it would be such a cute idea to do. Everyone has their own personal album and book. Also, I still have fries here. Let me pull them out of the bag so I'm not constantly crinkling. I also have onion rings. Yippee. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. A little stat sheet of each person. Yeah. Having things like that collected. A piece of paper would be would be really funny though. Here's this one piece of paper of your entire life. You've walked 867,987. That's not billion, that's million. 987,543 steps. That's not very much. That's not very much. I'm saying that right now. You need to walk more. I need to walk more. We should all aspire to walk more. I bet you get a lot of work done in here. Only if you can walk. If you can't walk, then, you know, it is what it is. But if you can walk, we should all aspire to walk more. You have no idea. Okay, what do we ask God? So the view's nice. Are you sure you can't tell me more? That bookcase was intense. Yepers. That's literally 3 times the normal amount of a human in their lifetime. 4 times, sorry. Did you Google that? Where did you pull that number out of? That doesn't seem like a lot, though. Yes? No, they're wrong. Google is wrong. No, I feel like we should be able to walk more. How many times does that encompass the Earth? How many steps does it take to go all around the Earth if we were able to walk on water? Because I feel like that's not enough. You're averaging 10k a day. 800 mil is a crazy number. Nah, we could do more. Okay, I believe you. 800 mil? Okay, dude. No, I just said I believe you. Anyway, a little taste of what awaits you here is the... You like it? I still think that this banana pudding milkshake tastes like... Hold on. I still think it tastes like buttered popcorn jelly bean. The white jelly bean with like the yellow dots. That's what I think it tastes like. It was amazing. Told you. That's so specific. This is so specific. It knows what it wants to be, okay? And it wants to be a buttered popcorn jelly bean. So, feel like you finished looking around? I think so, yes. Goody, good. So what do you think, Issy? Ready to fully, truly join us in heaven? Honestly, I don't know why, but something about this place, I'm just really liking it here. And I mean, dang, the things I felt when opening that book. If heaven is really like that, an infinite void, then, well, all things considered, I feel at home here somehow. Like always meant to be here, you know? Heaven is where you rightfully belong, Drink the banana! Drink the banana! Now peel the banana! Peel the banana! Anyone remember that one? I am drinking the banana! Anyway, I guess so. That's great, Izzy! Hearing you say that just now made me really happy. It really made my day. I just hydrated! Fine, I'll drink more banana. It's really hard because it's really thick. I just made God's day, huh? So it seems, little friend. And since you like it here so much, you won't mind helping me out with a teensy-weensy little problem I'm having, right? You mean with your little sweet boy? Oh my god, I told you, this is so manipulative. What kind of problem? Well, you see, remember how you're special? You keep saying that, yes? You're about to realize just how rare that is he? Oh my god, what if God doesn't actually have powers and God needs special people like me to do things? Oh, that's not true. God can read our minds, right? That's a power. The number of humans who end up in heaven is very small. Only the best of the best. The cream of the crop, one might say. The cob of the cob. However, everyone else needs to go somewhere too. The world of the living can't overflow with silly little lost souls wandering around aimlessly, now can it? That would be amazingly unamazing, don't you agree? Yeah. That doesn't sound great. Are you turning me into a Grim Reaper? Right? So, in order to avoid that, a compromise had to be done. Another place, all together, for those not quite as lucky. A little playground of sorts. Down there, my brother keeps all the non-specials, the dwellers, in check. They live out their days trying to make peace with their deaths. If they ever successfully find that peace, they get to go through an old glowing tunnel, and then they get another shot at becoming special. So they get reborn, is what you're telling me. Or they take the test. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. That was unclear by God. wow. No, it's just... You're revealing all the secrets of life after death to me, and... So let me try to get this straight. The purpose of living is to be great enough to make it to heaven, and if you don't manage it, then you must escape hell in order to try again. Not hell! I prefer to think of it as... Purgatory. Here's another thing, because this reminded me of another belief that I had growing up. Because, like I said, I did grow up very heavily Catholic, and when I was trying to figure out, like, what I truly believe in, what do I actually believe in, before I landed on the fact that, like, oh yeah, energy is just transferred, I also fiddled with the idea, and none of these have to do with, like, any specific religion. This is just, like, me trying to figure out what I actually believe in, after death happens. Also, hi Gamma, hi Gamma. I also believed, and they kind of talked about it here, I also believed that we kind of lived in, for lack of a better word, in a snow globe, where souls were basically recycled, and we were reincarnated over and over again, and if we did good, we did good, if we did bad, we did bad, but we were still, like, coming back to life eventually. That's also another idea that I had believed in for a little bit when I was growing up, is that we're all just, there's a finite number of spirits in this world, in this universe. And each god, I had believed in, like, multiple gods before too. Each higher power was in charge of their own little snow globe, and so there was the possibility of these snow globes, you know, breaking and then being absorbed by other snow globes, other timelines, one might say, you know. And it's very funny, actually, because there was a show, I think it was called The Magicians, that very, very closely reinterpreted my exact belief. So it was so weird that another person had thought of the same style, the same belief system in the afterlife, where there is a finite amount of souls, there is a god who is in charge of that snow globe, for example, of souls and worlds, and it could break at any time. If they so choose, they could decide, like, to fuck up their world and mess it up entirely and torment everybody in that world, in that landscape, if they wanted to. They were in charge of it. It didn't matter. This was also a period in time where I also just really liked the idea of Loki the Trickster fucking up every other god's snow globes. I had a very, like, I very much combined multiple beliefs in my journey to try to figure out what I believed in. Now I don't really have, like, a name for the higher power that I believe in. Now it's just like, yeah, there's somebody up there. There's somebody up there. I don't know who. I don't really care who. I just know that I've come across too many coincidences. I've come across too many coincidences and fate to not believe in a higher power. That's all I know. This is such a cool thing to hear about. Yeah! If you guys have theories about, like, the afterlife, and I only bring it up because that's what the visual novel is. It's like, we're going to heaven, we just died. So far, this god, Rem, sounds very, very manipulative. And I don't really truly believe this is heaven. They're now, I guess, recruiting us to be like a Grim Reaper of sorts. This is basically Bleach. This is Bleach the anime. And there is no hell, it's just purgatory. Anyone who doesn't make it to heaven just is living in eternal purgatory, it seems like. Or they're just living. So those are the three worlds that we're dealing with in this story. Yeah, let me know what you guys believe in for the afterlife or the paranormal. What about aliens or demons? I believe in aliens. I do believe in aliens. Demons, not so much. I do believe in spirits, not demons. Not angels or demons. Aliens, I do think they live here. Not here specifically on this earth. But I think they're out in space somewhere. They're perusing. If we were going by my snow globe theory, which again, I don't really believe in all too much anymore, but it's a fun, fancy idea to think about. If we're going with that snow globe idea, like, yeah, alien spirits, alien souls would also be included in this little universe, in this little pocket universe. Here? Where? I have evidence! Actually, I don't. Actually, I genuinely don't. I was trying so hard to look for that video of the UFO that I recorded. I do not have it. I tried looking for it. I do not have it. I also do not have the pictures that I took around that time. So all of that just disappeared. I don't know where it is. There is like a little chunk of time that is just gone from my phone. And Clyde like reassured me. He's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you didn't use my phone. I'm pretty sure it was your phone. So I'm like, there's nothing here. My UFO evidence. How am I ever supposed to bring that up to you guys now? How can I face you? Pretty easy, actually. I have a camera. You had a video of a UFO? Yeah! It was when Clyde and I had just moved to Texas and we were driving on one of the highways and it was just there. It was hovering. And it hovered for quite a while, and I pulled out my phone, and I was recording it. And I swear I recorded it. I know how to use a phone. I think. It was really bad quality. It was really bad quality. But here's the thing. Here's also something that I didn't do after taking that video, is I never actually reviewed the video. I remember that. I took the video, and then I put my phone away, and we were like, well, la-di-da, let's just drive home now. I never went back to watch that video, but I know I took it, is the thing. What it looked like a saucer. It was really, it was quite far away, but it was a ginormous saucer. We actually only saw like the underbelly of it. We didn't see the top. Clyde giggling away, knowing he set up the whole thing and then deleted the footage. No, don't say that. I wanted to make it a short. I wanted to include it in, because we've talked about aliens before, and I've brought this up so many times that I took a video of a UFO so many times. And so I wanted to make it a short where I was like, whoop out, here's the actual footage. I don't have it though. It sucks. Draw the UFO in paint? I can do you one better. Hold on. Where's my draw doc? Okay, Clyde. Hold on. Now, it was like up in the sky, so it was a bit hazy, right? But all we saw was the underbelly. Legit, just the underbelly. It was a saucer, though. It was like that. It was like that. It was just oval. And then, like, filled in. Imagine it's filled in. And it was just hovering for a little bit. And then it zipped from the left to the right. I remember when it started moving, it went left to right. It was zigzagging before it, like, took off. And then it was gone. That was it. Clyde and I were just like, whoa. Aliens. Like, whoa, we're really in a different part of the world, aren't we? I don't know why it had to zigzag. That was the confusing thing for me. As if it was trying to rev up. It zigzagged just a little bit. It wasn't like, it didn't move like leagues, like from the left to the right. It just zigzagged a little bit, like you were driving a car. I choose to believe. Yeah, it's real. If we encounter another UFO, I am whipping out my phone again. I will get a video eventually. Although I think that was like maybe my one UFO encounter ever in this lifetime. I hope. I never want to be taken by aliens. You have so many people get like interviewed and documented for for, oh my god, I was abducted by aliens and they have such traumatic experiences. I never want to experience that. Granted, those things I believe are just, they're insane. I think the aliens would know by now that we're too stupid for them to run tests on. Like, that's ridiculous. They're all a little crazy, yeah. Whip it out for the aliens. Yeah, I think, if anything, they're just passing by. We're just kind of like a pit stop break for them, wherever they're going. Speaking of, like, aliens and space, I read recently that IShowSpeed, that streamer, that big streamer, who's like, he does a lot of IRL streams, for those who don't know. He does a lot of IRL streams on Twitch, and currently, his bucket list is to travel to every country in the world. He said that once he's done doing that, he's gonna try to traverse space, which I think is nuts. Like, man, how ambitious do you have to be? That is insane. All the best to him, though. He produces some of the greatest content on the platform. I believe in aliens, but I don't think we've been visited at all. How do you explain the pyramids? Anxiety? Wait a second. How do you explain the pyramids? Someone made a website that documents every country he's been to so far. That's so cool. I built them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anxiety is God. Confirmed. He's lived forever. He's lived forever and he will live forever. Does Granny know this? Okay, let's get back to story. I've just been yapping and munching on fries here. Anyway, hello? Oh, I had to click in. Yes? You just stopped talking. It was a dramatic pause. Yeah, a dramatic pause that lasted the entire discussion of aliens. Don't you enjoy a bit of flair in your exposition, Issy? Don't change the subject. Are you angry with me, Issy? Here's another thing, too. Is that for sure that UFO that Clyde and I saw was not a blimp because of how fast it, like, vamoosed afterwards. A blimp, there's no way that a blimp zigzags that quickly, and then just takes off. There's no way. It was great yap. Yeah, it was great yap session. Anyway. The jury's still out on that one. I don't know, honestly. I need to look at the log again because I have completely forgotten what we were talking about. Let's see. The purpose of living is to be great enough to make it to heaven. And if you don't manage it, then you must escape hell in order to try again. I just feel sorry for those who don't make it to heaven. The jury's still out on that one. I'm confused. Anyway, you might be thinking that I'm supposed to be all-powerful, so why don't I just make room for everyone here? It's not that simple, Issy. You have to trust me on that. I don't trust you at all, Rem. Can you do that? Can you trust me? Someone asking this many questions about how you perceive them, that's manipulative. Fine, I'll trust you. So what does your problem have to do with all this? Oh, right. My mind is just a big old mess today. I keep forgetting to focus. So, yeah. You are a denizen. I was gonna call us Dennis. We are Dennis. Someone who lives here in heaven with me. And as such, I expect certain things from you. I already know that you're starting to really like this place, so helping me out a little bit in order to stick around shouldn't be too much to ask, So, you're telling me I have to work? I have to be your slave? Her sweet little girl in order to stay in heaven. Otherwise, we get kicked out and be put into purgatory ourselves. That's crazy. Wait, are you saying that you'll throw me out if I don't help you? It sounds so bad when you put it like that. That is what you're saying, though, isn't it? That's so cruel. Calm down, human. Remember who you're talking to. A child? You're basically a child. I may be benevolent and fantastically fantastic, and I may love you, and I may want you here with me. But I could just as easily throw you down there to spend your afterlife with the rest of them. There are more special people out there. In a sense, you're expendable. I'll find someone to take your place if you don't want it. But I still love you. It's just that I thought I was done. And now there's this pressure to do something, and it sounds like it's gonna be hard. Hard, schmard. For someone as talented as you, finding out what's wrong over in boring old Purgatory will be a cakewalk. Oh no. You want me to go to that other place? Yeah! For a while now, I felt that something's changed over there. Because of, certain rules, I can't investigate it myself, despite me being who I am. So, you will pose as a banished denizen, someone whom I've thrown out of heaven, and you'll find out what's going on in my stead. You'll get to spend lots of quality time with my brother, his new companion, and all the lovely dwellers of Purgatory. How's that sound? Scary. And also, what would I even be looking for? Beats me. You don't have a single clue? All I know for certain is that my little bro's involved. And he really doesn't like people from my domain, exiled or otherwise. So he'll definitely keep his all-seeing eyes on you. Maybe you were right. This could get hard. Uh-huh. Good news, though. You won't be alone. Voluminous. Vol. You called, mistress? Is this your sweet little boy? Voluminous Casareche. I butchered that name so hard. And I'm gonna keep butchering it. I always blush when you call me that, bully. So is this... Yepers. This is the girl I was telling you about. Wait. I just got here, so when did you have time to tell anyone about... Don't be silly, Izzy. I'm God. Remember? I can do all of the things. Almost all of the things. This must be the sweet boy she was talking about earlier. I have to admit, he is easy on the eyes. He also knows how to accessorize. Hey now, keep those dirty thoughts in check. Huh? I wasn't... I told you to stay out of my head. Volley here is my most trusted servant. He'll act as a link between you and me while you find yourself in temporary exile over there. And also, since I have lots of things to do, he'll fill you in on the rest of the mission details. So it's a mission now. Of course. It sounds so formal. Enough whining. It's been great knowing you, Izzy. I know you won't disappoint me. Bye! Man, God hates us. What the... Well, that was rude. Oh. That's Juju. Please accept my sincerest apologies for Rem's behavior, Miss Alvey. She does not suffer fools. Excuse me? Oh, I didn't mean to suggest that. That is to say... But by which I mean... Huh? I'm not implying that you are a fool. I mean, you would be correct. I am indeed a jester. That chain from his glasses is gonna get snagged on something, and it ain't gonna be so fun. Also, he only has one chain. It's only one. If there was another one here, we don't see it. Because I know other people have glasses chains so that they can wear it around their neck, so they could just drop their glasses and be like, huh, look, I won't lose my glasses ever again. He's just got one. That's not reliable. That's not good. Anyway, he called us a fool. It's for style. Yeah, man knows how to accessorize. It's just that she can be a bit difficult. I figured as much. Thank you. Good. Understanding that will make things easier. Honestly, if I... Oh, oopsie. What did I do? I think I right-clicked accidentally. Honestly, if I hear someone use the word special one more time... She does have a penchant for saying certain key phrases, yes. Is it just me, or is she kind of, all over the place? Personality-wise, I mean. You're not wrong. So what's your story? Me? He's too cool for 2 chains. Oh my god, did you just write all that out to set up that joke? I'm eating a fry. And judging you harshly. Me? Yeah. We're going to be working together, aren't we? It's okay, I'll get over it. I figured we should get to know each other. That wouldn't be proper conduct. Volley probably has seen other special people numerous times. And so he's like, I don't want to get attached anymore. At least not for now. Oh. I'm sorry, It's just... the mission. That's what's important now. Not me. Fine. Besides, I'm not actually going to be doing this whole thing with you. I'll give you the details and act as your escort, but after that you're on your own. But Rem said that you'd act as a link between me and her. Yes, well, you'll be reporting to me. In secret, I might add. It is of huge importance that the guide doesn't suspect heavenly involvement. The guide? Is that God's brother? Yes. Can he also read minds, then? He can, but luckily for us, he's unable to hear the thoughts of denizens. Ex-denizens, like me included? Indeed. I won't lie to you, Miss Salvi. Please, call me Isabel. I won't lie to you, Isabel. What you're about to do is very, very dangerous. However, Rem can be trusted. She's always been good to me. Even before assigning me to this post. I truly believe that she gave you this task because she knows you can complete it successfully. After all, much is at stake. Huh. Are you alright? Well, I die, I somehow make it to heaven, I learn all the secrets of the afterlife, I get thrown back out. And to cap it all off, I'm forced to go on a dangerous mission, undercover mission, given to me by God herself. All this in, like, what, a few hours? But hey, it's all good because apparently I'm special. Oh, and also, God and heaven are both real. And I'm just supposed to accept all of this at face value, as if it's the most natural thing in the world. Honestly, how could I possibly be alright? What if we never believed in God to begin with? What if we were an atheist? What if Isabel is an atheist, and she's like, huh? What? Sorry, I know this isn't your fault. I shouldn't be taking it out on you. You're frustrated, Isabel. Understandably frustrated. Not long ago, I was just like you, pondering all these questions, new to heaven, wondering what I'd done in life to deserve making it here. To be perfectly honest, I still don't fully know. That's not very reassuring. I mean, doesn't not knowing bother you? It does. To a certain extent. However, I've come to realize that perhaps just being here is good enough. I'm sure you saw it yourself in Rum's book, the infinite pleasures available to us in heaven, including opportunities to deal with unfinished business. Huh? That is... I didn't intend to. By which I mean... he's quite cute when he gets flustered like that. Alright, enough is enough. Do you have any questions before we begin your journey to Purgatory? Questions, huh? I'm very curious about that unfinished business of yours. No, let's not ask that. Let's not be too forthcoming. Is this really heaven? What else can you tell me about Purgatory? Let's get a debrief here. Really like the art style. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It reminds me of Queen's art style, actually. You'll be able to form your own opinion soon enough. I have to admit that I'm quite a bit worried. Particularly because it's very sketchy and, I don't think these are pastels, but they're very, like, muted colors. Queen uses a lot of pastel colors. She likes color. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Isabel. I appreciate you being so kind to me. It's my pleasure. Maybe later, when we have time, we could talk some more about non-mission stuff. I suppose I wouldn't mind that. Okay, well, we'll just go. Very well then. Our trek begins now. We're going by foot? Yes. We're about to walk from heaven to Purgatory. Yes. Are you even aware how insane that sounds? I suppose all the time spent here has made me numb to the absurdity of it to a degree. Good thing I'm here to remind you then. Right. Now then, please follow me into this tunnel. Secret tunnel! I totally missed that there's a giant entrance. Or maybe a giant exit. Right outside these gates. It doubles as both. I don't know why my mind was like, as soon as she said there's a giant gate, my head was like, it's a pipe and this is a toilet. I don't know why I thought that. Whoops. Oh, we should save though. We should definitely save. Prologue, your tears mean nothing to me. I don't know if we just ended the prologue or if we... I think we just, like, finished prologue. That's crazy. Let's save. Okay, this is day 1. It's really dark in here. Depending on how long the chapters are, ideally I would like to get to day 2. This demo in particular is extremely bulky. I wasn't explicitly told how long the game is, but it's very, very bulky. So we'll probably try to aim for day 3 at least, especially considering how long that prologue was. We'll try to aim for day 3 before we call it quits. Just stick to me and you'll be fine. Are there any dangers around? Only the obvious danger of getting lost. Before, Rem told me about a tunnel located in Purgatory. Is this the same one? Did she? Yes. As I understand it, though, the tunnel is magical in nature, meaning that it isn't strictly a one-way passage, but rather can lead us to a myriad of places. For this reason, it's very important to know where you're headed, or else there's no telling where you may end up. So what you're telling me is this is a magical pipe, like in Mario, but you have to think happy thoughts. You have to think about the place that you want to go specifically so that you can be teleported there specifically. Is there anything about the afterlife that is straightforward? In my experience, no. Unless you count the fact that we're all deceased, which is a familiar enough concept, I suppose. Somehow, I almost managed to forget about that. It's quite interesting how quickly we get used to not being alive. Yeah. We are adaptable creatures. So, you walk down here often? Actually, this will be my first time visiting Purgatory. God's most trusted servant hasn't even been there? In general, denizens don't have any reason to make the trip. Unless, of course, they've been banished, in which case they don't have much of a choice. Denizens and dwellers should never mix, as Rem put it. Huh. But won't this guide character think it's very suspicious that you're coming with me? Usually Rem herself brings the banished to Purgatory, so yes, it could be seen as strange. However, she has her reasons for doing things, and I must assume that she's taken that into account as well. Besides, the guide has recently appointed a dweller to be his new companion in running his domain. Ooh! Taking that into account, I guess that it isn't out of question for God to promote a human of her own. Is that what you meant by getting assigned to this post? You got promoted? You catch on very quickly, Isabel. I try. I'm very impressed, Volley. You said you've never been here before, but finding the right way seems easy enough for you. Oh, I've studied extensively in preparation for this journey. One always needs to be prepared, after all. Studies. I take it you're not much of a scholar. I'm pretty good at learning things, but my father is very strict about it. Or was, I guess, since I won't be seeing him again. Never say never. I mean, we are in Purgatory, so I'm sure we're gonna have to live through our own memories. Are we there yet? Just about. In fact, we should be able to see things brightening up very soon. Thanks for being such pleasant company. Likewise. Bieber, is that you? The way you can catch a Bieber song is nuts. That ex of yours really had you on a leash. There we go. Ugh. My eyes! Open them slowly and then behold. Purgatory. Wait, it's a classroom. Wait, it's just a university. Ouroboros. Park. Door. Huh? This looks kind of like a terminal. It does appear to be some sort of waiting hall. Isn't that what I just said? To think that this is what awaited us on the other side of the tunnel. I was drinking water when you said that. I almost died. No. You can't die. You're God. Most fascinating. He's not even listening to me at this point. So what now? I'm certain that we can expect a welcoming committee at any time now. Oh? Oh! Rise and shine? You say that too? Oh. Denizens. And there appears to be two of you. What's that filthy beast playing at? How dare you refer to Rem like that? Rem, huh? First name basis, is it? Oh my god. Tisk tisk, Mr. Casarache. God's favorite little pet. Sorry for butchering your name, Bully. You'd better stay that itchy trigger finger of yours, boy. Hasty action will only serve to your detriment. After all, you're not important to anyone anymore. You're just a dead man with no purpose. I thought the purpose of Purgatory was to try to be better so that you could try for heaven again and be special. That's the way this man talks to Volley. Does he know him from before? And you, girl. Vexing as it is to admit, you're entirely unfamiliar to me. Oh, I'm... Do not interrupt me. I was just trying to be polite. Then stay silent until you're... Oh, oopsie. Until you're spoken to. Now, allow me to introduce myself. Though, of course, I'm fairly certain that you already have a notion as to who I am. I am he who knows. He who controls. He who is feared and revered. He who is referred to as the King of Shadows. But most importantly, I am the one who shows you the way. And that is why they call me the Guide. Enigmatic ruler of Purgatory. So you didn't send your new little boy. So this is him, huh? His appearance and mannerisms, they're strange, but striking somehow. And what is your name, girl? I'm Isabel. Isabel Salvi. I see. Miss Salvi, would you care to indulge why you're accompanied here by this white knight? Are you not important enough to be brought here by God herself? Allow me to explain. I did not ask you, Mr. Casareche. I'm asking her. You're exactly right. I'm not important enough. Please believe my lie, please believe my lie, please believe my lie. Such cruelty bestowed upon you by one who claims to love you, Yes. Very well. At any rate, welcome to Purgatory, Miss Salvi. Hi, Vay! Normally, this would be the point where I simply take my leave and allow you to begin your arduous journey of introspection, which someday may or may not lead you away from here. However, my new partner insists that all dwellers deserve a more cohesive introduction to the afterlife. Unfortunately, I must also extend the service to insufferable denizens such as yourself. As far as he knows, I'm not a denizen anymore. He still seems to dislike me, though. So, do you care to join me? Lead the way. Not you, obviously. But you're just an escort, aren't you? Unless you have an ulterior motive for being here. You're right. Forgive me for my lack of proper conduct. However, I will wait here until Isabel returns from your introduction. That isn't how it's usually done. You just said that this is new. This is a new process. You have no usually done. I've been given strict orders to ensure that Isabel will be all right in your care. Huh. I can't believe she doesn't trust me. How truly, utterly devastating. But also entirely warranted. Fine then, Mr. Casareche. Please, feel free to enjoy this dull room until your young protege returns to tell you about how wonderful Purgatory is. I'll make sure to do that. There's definitely something going on between these two, but what is it all about? Let us be off, Miss Salvi. He used to be his little pet before he got good enough to get into heaven. That's what it was. There's tension. They used to be roomies. Yes, I'll see you soon, Volley. Indeed. And here we are. Oh my god. Look at his portrait. That was fast. Hold on. The door, the box is on the floor, portrait of the dean himself. This is Repo. Purgatory is Rainbow! So the wonders of teleportation are not lost on you. How unexpectedly refined for a denizen. What do you have against people from heaven, anyway? I mean, Rem's your sister, so what's with all the hate? So Repo Brain. Yeah, I'm Repo pilled. I can't be saved. It's been a long time since someone irritated me this much in such a short while. He looks very angry. Let me make one thing exceedingly simple for you to understand. If you ever call her my sister again, I'll terminate you on the spot. We're not siblings of any kind. Do I make myself perfectly clear? Well, that's not what she said. Yes. Maybe I shouldn't have asked them that. I need to watch myself. In fact, you are spectacularly suspicious. Everything about you screams Rem. Perhaps I should obliterate you right away, instead of sparing myself any potential grievances. No, don't do that. No! Please, I... Oh, hello. Guide. What are you doing? I'm simply teaching Miss Salvi some manners. Is that it? Because to me, it sounded like you were threatening her. Have you entirely lost your sense of humor, my dear partner? Oh, he moved on from Voli to whoever this is? I mean, she also knows how to accessorize. She's got a full hand holding her bangs, and then a flower right on top, and then she has like a little cross on her necktie thingy to hold it. What are those called? Anyway, I never liked your idea of fun, you know that? Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you alright? I think so, yes. That's a relief. I know what a handful this man can be. Someone needs to keep the oh no, this is a guide. Someone needs to keep the house clean, remember? What does that even mean? Please forgive him if you can find it in your heart. He's very serious about running this place properly. Probably a bit too serious. Someone has to be. Anyway, I'm the voice, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to Purgatory. There's already way more people down here than there were up there. And to this, the Hall of Deities. Compassionate dweller turned deity. Whoa! We could just turn into gods? Oh, thank you. She seems really nice, and so human somehow. I have a feeling that I'll like her. The Voice is such an odd name, though. Maybe she's a good singer or something? Don't grow attached to this one, Voice. She's a denizen. And not only that, she was accompanied by someone other than Rem. Aha. Weird. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, though. It most certainly could be. Ooh, do we also think that maybe Voli was a deity turned human? Turned denizen? Could also be that. In the little in the little snow globe of souls. Could be that. They just switch places every so often. You need to be serious. More serious. Yes, I know. Let's talk about this later, alright? We're boring poor Isabel. I don't mind. Silence. Just give her the things already, Things? Think of it as a starter pack to your new life. Things that would be very helpful for you when trying to make peace with your death. You're overstepping your bounds, Voice. I'm the one who explains this to new arrivals, not you. Explain them, then, instead of complaining. I shall. As my dear associate began to explain, these objects are of particular usefulness to you. Your objective as a guest in Purgatory, a dweller, is to get out of here, after all. Making peace with your death, as it were. Now you're just repeating what I said. Your death, regardless of what it entailed, is something that you need to come to terms with. You're just recycling what you just said. Only then will you be able to leave through the tunnel. For some, this is stunningly difficult, and as a result, there are dwellers who have been here since time immemorial. Really? They may carry denial. That's me. I would be in denial. I would just be living my life. Or shame. Or guilt. Among other things. There are but a few of the reasons why some never manage to leave. But I'm sure you won't have any such troubles. After all, at one point you were apparently fit for heaven. That doesn't necessarily mean, or maybe it does. I understand, I think. Thank you for explaining all of this to me. I'm still adjusting. Of course! Take all the time you need. Let me tell you, my first day here was nothing, but no one wants to hear about that voice. Now, help yourself to one of these indispensable trinkets. A pamphlet, which will offer you invaluable information provided by yours truly. A bag, which will allow you to carry an infinite number of items. Whoa! We're already getting goodies? Man, I love it down here in Purgatory. And a quest log, which will guide you when you're unavoidably lost. Aren't you forgetting something? There is also an experimental device, which a certain someone has insisted that we give an unceremonious try. Certain someone reporting in. We're giving you a phone! A phone? It's a state-of-the-art newly introduced Purgatory feature which allows you to keep in contact with others, much like you do with smartphones back on Earth. Not that those allegedly smart phones ever did much good for the collective intelligence of humanity. We're not having this conversation again. Sorry. Please, help yourself to your very own Purgaphone. Purgaphone? Great name, right? Side menu is now available on the right. I'm kind of blocking it, but it's here. Be sure to have a look at its various features. I do like the button UI. I'll send you a test message later to make sure everything works as intended. Oh, that was the voice. Alright. So, you're saying that these things will help me out here. They sure will. In time, you'll fully come to appreciate the usefulness of this particular treasure trove. Look at you being all helpful. Where was this side of you back when I first came here? This is hardly the time to reminisce, Miss ooh, he almost name-dropped her. Their dynamic is strange. They love each other. I can't tell if they like each other or not. No, they love each other. Come to think of it, the voice must be the one Volley mentioned on the way here. The dweller who got promoted. I mean, yeah, promoted? She's a deity now. She's made it clear that she was human before, so it's definitely her. Well then, off you go. Where should I go? Seriously? Just help her, guide. What happened to the simpler times when dwellers had to solve conundrums for themselves? Figuring out how to leave this place is enough of a riddle, don't you think? I'm very much regretting this partnership. Very well. Oh my god, I accidentally right-clicked again. Every dweller gets a room, especially tailored to their preferences for the duration of their stay. Make your way to the Hall of Rooms and you'll find yours. There's a friendly shadow there who can help you further. Shadow? Oh, yes! They're nobodies. That's all you need to know about them. Now close your eyes and I'll send you directly there, as a first-time courtesy. That's nice. I know. Farewell now, Miss Alvey. See you later, Isabel. Wait, aren't I supposed to go back to Voli? Oh, I don't like this hallway. What the? I didn't even have time to say bye back. The guide seemed helpful enough after the voice arrived, but he obviously has his eyes on me. I have a feeling that if it weren't for her, If this is what he's like now, how were things before she arrived? Or actually, what if she's faking that pleasantness? I shouldn't be so quick to believe what these deities say. In fact, who should I trust? Can I trust anyone at all? Maybe there's someone here in Purgatory who has more things in common with me. Maybe. I beg your pardon, miss. Huh? You startled me! Oh dear. I didn't mean to. I tried waving at you, but you seemed lost in thought. Eventually, I started to worry. The well-being of dwellers is my top priority, you see. You could even make an argument that it's my reason for existing. I see. You don't have to worry, I was just pondering stuff, I guess. As is to be expected. Your first day here in Purgatory, am I correct? That's right. Then it is my honor to welcome you here then. To the Hall of Rooms! Pamphlet content unlocked. The Hall of Rooms. This is where every single room for every single dweller is located. A refined establishment for an equally refined afterlife. All run by me, your humble servant. Indalecio. Untiring service-minded shadow. That's how I'm pronouncing his name now, Indalecio. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is all mine, miss. Oh, I'm sure you're eager to access your room, yes? That's right. Then that's... Oh, you're a denizen. Is that a problem? Not a problem, strictly, but more of an inconvenience. For you, that is. How so? You see, dwellers have the ability to access their rooms directly through simply thinking about them. This is a courtesy that's not extended to denizens, and as such you must come here and talk to me every time you want to enter your room. I'm dreadfully sorry for this, but rest assured that I'll stand here day and night, ready to attend to your every need. Oh, oopsie. I see. Well, that's good to know. So even though we're dead, we still need to sleep? Yes, about that. Strictly speaking, no, you do not require sleep. There is no proper passage of time here, and your body does not need to recharge as it would during your livelier days. That said, resting still feels good, and may provide room for some much-needed reflection. Therefore, it is still recommended to partake in the occasional shut-eye. I guess that makes sense. Man, we even have siestas here in Purgatory? This is so nice. But you mentioned that you'd be here day and night. How is that possible if time doesn't flow? Maybe it was just an expression? Yes, another fine topic of conversation. You see, up until recently, when we were graced with the arrival of the voice, being a dweller was markedly worse. She pioneered some groundbreaking changes, which has made the afterlife here in Purgatory a considerably improved experience, meant to more properly emulate human living conditions. One of those changes is the addition of a faux day-night cycle. Do you guys think they also have faux daylight savings? I would hate it. I would hate it there. So, no, time doesn't really move, but the changing of scenery and brightness over a simulated 24-hour time span creates the illusion that it does. Wow, that's... This place just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Wonderfully weird, one might say. Would you mind showing me to my room? But of course. And I do apologize profusely if my explanation came across as long-winded. It's fine, Indalecio. Then, if you'll follow me. I am developing a little bit of a headache. So, let me drink some water. I was wanting to go until like chapter 3, but we might go until we finish chapter 1. But again, we'll see. Headache might go away. Here we are, miss. A room prepared especially for you. It's very pink. If there's anything else, I'll be stationed where you found me last. Thank you. As far as I can tell, it really is perfect. Oh, the Purgaphone. Oh, it rang. I didn't even hear that. So low. It startled me. You need to rest that dang head of yours, gamer. After day one. We might call it. Hi, Isabel. Smiley. FYI, you can advance this nifty conversation by interacting with the button below. Hold on. So, welcome to Purgatory again. Please let me know you can see this message. A ghost? Don't do that. She's so nice. I can see it, thanks. Fantastic! It's alive! The Purgaphone, I mean. Is that a reference to something? Maybe. Well then, I suppose it's time to see what this room of mine has to offer. Okay. Well, at least she's pretty. I'm more than just my cute looks, father. You'll see. Ew. This bed looks just like... No, it doesn't just look the part. It's definitely my bed. The one I had back home. It's the best bed in the world. It's the letter I never sent. What's that doing here? Uh-oh. A regret. Nope, not going down that route just yet. Leave room. A rich girl's ceiling lamp. It's lampy. She'd glow brightly all through the night, keeping me company. This is all so strange. Well, someone's really done their homework. Whatever place I'll be staying at once I'm back in heaven will have a tough time competing with this. In some ways, it's even better than I was back when I was alive. It's suddenly hitting me. Now that I'm alone for the first time since dying, I can't believe that. I'm really dead, aren't I? Father always said that I'd die poor and unwanted if I didn't take the Salvi name seriously, like my mother before me. I had him to thank for everything. Women have to work harder, he told me, or else they'll be treated like they deserve. Inferior to men. Whoa! Now look at me. Was he right about all those awful things? Is it my own fault for not trying harder? Oh my god, I keep right-clicking. Was it my own privilege that caused all of this to happen? Why was I killed? Why would someone poison me? Was I really that terrible of a person? I have a theory that maybe she was just collateral damage. I think whoever killed her was really just trying to get to her father, which is probably the most heartbreaking thing. Will time eventually help me figure it out? Like Rem said? I need some air. Or whatever it is I'm breathing here. I should go back outside. Wait, no, I didn't look at the closet! Indalecio's standing here, like he said he would. Oh, there's someone else here too. Hey man, take me to my room, will you? Oh, another denizen. Of course, Mr. Always. Damn, man. Always with the formality. Can it already, huh? After all the time I spent here, we're like bros, man. I'm fairly certain that we're not related, although the prospect of us being so would, of course, please me greatly. No, like... never mind. And who might you be? Dude's wearing a crop top, man! My name is... Hold on a second. I'm a gentleman, so I should introduce myself first, huh? Oh, alright. I'm Bliss. Nice to meet you, man. Bliss Always. Emotional rainbow rocker. Oh my god, now that they said rainbow, I didn't even notice his hair was rainbow. I'm not a man. Yeah, I can see that. Sorry for the confusion, it's just the way I talk. Like a mannerism? Some would refer to it as a verbal tic, I believe. Whatever the opposite of Nirvana is, that's what his shirt is. It's a little Easter egg. He also has it here in his little pocket. And he's wearing it on here. Well, this one is a little bit different. This one is blushing. He's got a lot of faces everywhere. Hey now. You're an all-star? My talking is a feature, not a bug. Thank you very much. Of course, Mr. Always. I don't know how to say that. I didn't mean to offend. No offense taken, bro. Again, I must stress that we're... Alright. Enough already. I'm Isabel, by the way. Oh, that's right. Almost forgot that I asked for your name, huh? Dude, we're already forgettable. That happens to me too sometimes. Glad I'm not alone then. I, for one, do not forget things. Ever. Thanks for chiming in, man. Hey, earlier, you were about to ask Indalecio to take you to your room, right? What about it? Does that mean you're a denizen too? I am, yeah. Wait, don't tell me. How about that, huh? I knew I felt a connection to you, man. Just a pair of cool people thrown out of heaven. I should write a song about us. You're a musician. That's right. Hey, you busy right now? Not even a little. How about getting out of here then? Whoa! What do you mean, get out of here? You asking me on a date? It's a lot nicer to talk over at Ouroboros. What's that? You don't know? I just got here! Oh. Don't tell me it's your first day here, man. It is. Damn, that's rough. Tell you what. You really have to come with me. Ouroboros is a bar. Like, the only bar around. It's the best place to hang out, man. The bartender can be a bit much, though. But other than that, it's great, man. And I can tell that you need to get a few drinks in you. I'm pretty sure I'm underage. I'll come with you, but I'm not sure about drinking. It is my first day, after all. Don't worry, no pressure. I'll show you the way. Ain't far. Following a man I just met to a bar. My father would kill me if he heard about this. I guess that ship sailed, though. Nope, sorry, I was distracted by something. I'm ready to go. Alright then. Ouroboros, man! Here we come! Have a pleasant rest of your day, Mr. and Miss. You know it, man. See you later, Indalecio. This doesn't look like any bar that I know. Maybe maybe like a student cafeteria. This is the place. Pretty sweet, isn't it? Really bright in here. It sure is a bar. Right? Hey, hold tight. I'll find us some awesome seats. Be right back, man. Sounds good. I guess I'll just stand here awkwardly until he comes back. Being alone among strangers. Definitely one of the worst feelings. I'd better get used to it, though. Things probably aren't changing anytime soon. By the burning flames of Asmodeus, this will not stand! What the? Someone's yelling over there. Is that the guide? Is he having a fight with a woman dressed in black? What? I must ask that you calm yourself right this instant, Miss Inverse. Your childish behavior is bothering the guests of this stellar establishment. To hell with the guests! And to hell with you, false prophet! May the paths you walk always be riddled with poison ivy. If so, I'll make sure to wear shoes with proper soles. Ugh! What was that all about? She sure ran out of here in a hurry. Ah, Miss Selby. Dreadfully sorry you had to see that. Some of our guests can't handle their drinks, you see. An unfortunate drawback owing to the luxury of having a tab that never needs to be settled. I see. So you're a bartender, too? Yes. Does that surprise you? Not really. With everything I've heard and seen today, you serving drinks comes pretty far down the list of surprises. What an oddly refreshing attitude. Newcomers usually react to my secondary vocations with utter disbelief. Maybe I'm not like most newcomers. I do believe you're right about that. Oh, well. Hey, Isabel, not this guy. Mr. Alwes! What a joy to see you here. Again. This fine day. Oh, again, you've already been to the bar today, huh? Yeah. Oh, I see. You're here together, aren't you? Two denizens finding each other instantly here in Purgatory. Now, isn't that just a magical coincidence? What are you implying? Implying? Me? I'm merely stating the obvious. Have fun now, kids. Ugh, so sick of that guy. You and me both. The worst part is that if you want to order something, you have to go talk to him. And despite that, you think the drinking is worth it? I'm gonna say, stuff tastes good. Fair enough. Speaking of which, I've found a booth. Lead the way. I wonder if there's food at this bar. You have to admit, man, these are great seats. You did well to find them, Bliss. So, is the guide always here? Yep. Literally all the time. How is he welcoming denizens and dwellers then? Yeah, but how can he be here when he's also elsewhere? Beats me. Something, omnipresence, I guess. Oh. At this point, I feel like nothing surprises me anymore. This place does have that effect on you. But enough of that boring stuff. I got us some drinks. Irish coffee. One each. That's one of my father's favorites. A man of great taste, huh? Oh well. One thing you have to know about me, man. Coffee is life. If you see me drinking something, you can be sure there's some amount of caffeine in it. Do I have to remember this for our romance? Do I have to gift you with coffee? Sounds like you have an addictive personality. No, I'm sorry, that came out wrong. Don't worry about it, man. I mean, you aren't necessarily wrong. So, bottoms up? No. No. Oh, you don't want to? Sorry for making you bring one extra for me. That's fine, man. I can handle both. That's just the way I roll. Whiskey always hits the spot. Oh. Hey, did you know that whiskey with an E refers to Irish and US whiskey, while whiskey without an E refers to Scottish, Canadian, and Japanese whiskey? Man, that's a lot of whiskey in one sentence. But no, man, I did not know that. I pretty much know nothing about it besides, well, how to drink it. Carry a lot of that alcohol trivia around with you? I guess I'm just knowledgeable in general. Didn't take you for the studying type. It's not by choice. Huh. You live and you learn, huh? That's right. I mean, we live, we learn, we die. Rinse and repeat. You mentioned earlier that you're a musician. Yeah, I am. What kind of music do you play? Mostly acoustic singer-songwriter stuff. Used to be in a heavy metal band as a guitarist. Then I started doing my own thing. My guitar is like an extension of myself, man. But I accidentally broke it a few days ago, and I'm not sure if I'll ever get it back. Huh. Can't the guy just create a new one for you? He could, but he doesn't like me. And neither does the pretty guy over at the Purgatory who I gave it to for repairs. This place has a store? I thought nothing surprised you anymore. For some reason, the prospect of a store in Purgatory actually did. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Do you want me to help? How exactly would you do that? Well, I'm pretty good at getting what I want. So maybe I'll just try having a talk with that store owner. What's the worst that could happen? You'd do that for me? But we just met. Consider it a thank you for keeping me company today. If I hadn't met you outside my room, I'd be wandering this place all alone by now. So... Alright then. Let me point you in the general direction of the place. I'll wait here until you get back. Okay, after all, I do have 2 drinks to keep me busy. True. Oh, yeah, let's add each other on the Purgaphone too, huh? That way you can call for help if a certain store owner annoys you too much. Sounds reassuring. Well, I'll be right back. Good luck, man. Here we are. The, Purgastore. Hey, hi Koda! Welcome in! I hope you had a good stream. You're still playing NTE? There's been so much talk about NTE. But I hope you had a good stream regardless. I hope you're still enjoying the game. If you need a raid and run, please feel free to do so. For anyone who's new around here and raiding in and plan to lurk, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. My name is Charmaine. I'm a variety indie focused streamer, and we are finishing up our coverage for the Otome Games Celebration Steam event. We are currently playing a game called Poetry in Purgatory, which is giving kind of like The Good Place TV show vibes, where God, I don't know if we trust God, I don't know if we trust heaven, but in this universe, heaven is like the sanctuary that we want to aim to, but there is still slavery, and we're all at the bidding, the mercy of God and their whim. And if we don't work for them, we get pushed down into purgatory, which is basically hell. There's only heaven, purgatory, and like the living world. But because we're all dead, we don't go to the living world. But we're here on a sneaky mission for God to try to figure out what kind of changes are happening down here in purgatory. That's all we know so far. Oh, thanks for the resub. Wait, what? Wait, you've been here, Anxiety. And I just now get the pun. Wait, what pun? Wait, I missed it. Groan. Wait, I missed it. Wait, what was the pun? Log. I'm also playing in full screen right now, and so my cursor has disappeared. Let's see, here we are. The Purgastore. Wait, I don't get it. What's the pun? I don't get it. Purgastore? 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 I don't get it. New message. Hey, man. Hope you didn't get lost on the way to store. Well, I found it despite your bad direct. Oh, don't say that. Don't worry, I got this. Here's something else, man. Yep. Good luck, have fun. Okay. When I came in with the rain, it updated. Oh, that's so weird. The owner apparently doesn't like Bliss, but he does seem to have a sense of humor at least. Watch it just be the guide again. Oh no, the different person. A customer. I'll be right with you. That's... okay. Where did I... actually, no. Wait, what was it that I... a quantum surge in the subatomic chronoton collector? No, they can't. That's not it. It's clearly the auxiliary delta wave flipper. Wonderific. What is happening? I'm very sorry, valued customer. I was about to close up shop for the day, and so you've caught me at a bad time. You see, the grease-resistant microfilament is offline. I should uncrumple the barium cesium shift scoop, but unfortunately, if I could just have a moment of your time. It seems I got a bit carried away there. Seems like a lot of people seem to get carried away. Welcome to Purgatory's only shop and repair station. I trade and I fix every day and every evening, from now until the end of time. If you've got what I need, then I can do the deed. That's an Apex guarantee. Apex Meliota, techno-babbling genius proprietor. So how can I help you today? Actually, wait, before you answer that, you have 5 minutes. Alright, go! A friend of mine recently dropped off his guitar here, and I was wondering if you could give it back to him. That lazy, irresponsible man shouldn't be allowed to own such a beautiful instrument in the first place. He brought it in and, the state of it, just horrible. I think he really does care about it, though. Not enough to come here himself, apparently. Instead, he sends... what? A woman? Come to think of it, I've never seen you before. Are you new? Yes, that's right. I'm Isabel. And we're on the clock, Isabel. Talk faster. Is-obel? Oh, that's a strange name. Look who's talking. Apex? Apex? Apex. Let's say Apex. Apex sounds weird. Unless it is just Apex. I'm sorry. And you're his friend. Do you even know anything about him? No, we don't even know his last name. Oh, actually we do. But we don't know him. It wasn't told to us. For example, that he was banished from... Yes, I know. He's a denizen. And so am I. Is that gonna be a problem? You... Well, I can understand the desire to surround yourself with those similar to you. If I could, I'd probably do that too. What do you mean? I'm extending your time by an additional 5 minutes. You want the instrument back, yeah? What can you offer me in return? I don't have any money. Money? Why would anyone need that in a place like this? In my store, all deals are trading deals. Something for something else. What do you want, then? Depends on what you've got. I've got nothing! Every deal is different. Every deal is unique. Something to trade. Like a store, that's a clever name. You make someone very happy if you've just returned the guitar. I mean, we don't have to strong-arm him. Well, I have this thing I picked up in heaven. Oh, yeah! We do have Piece of Heaven. What thing? Let me see it. This is... You brought heaven dust with you? To Purgatory? I did, I think? Is that a good thing? Good. It's wonderific. Heaven dust is native to God's domain. It's impossible to get here normally. It's beyond rare. Do you really want to trade this invaluable material for that man's guitar repairs? I do. I told you. He's my friend. Huh. Up until a few minutes ago, I didn't even know he had friends. And now one of them shows up with heaven dust? The afterlife is truly spectacular sometimes. In fact, it reminds me of the time when I re-inverted the rubidium cruncher of... Weren't you going to close down for today? That's right. I'll just take that off your hands then, and in return, you'll get... Now, where did I put it? Ah, here! You've already finished repairing it? Of course. It was a simple job. However, you know how things are, right? If you're good at something, never do it for free. I'm familiar with the saying, yes. Well then. Thank you for your patronage. There goes our like... that could have gotten us anything. There goes our meal ticket. Anyway, feel free to stop by anytime. I hope I have traded enough to last a lifetime. Like, I do not want to be bargaining with you again. You should just be giving me stuff. I may not see eye to eye with Bliss, but if someone like you is friends with him, then maybe he's not all bad. I don't think he is. Until next time, Isabel. Bye, Apex. It's too bad I lost that pretty little object, but at least this'll make Bliss very happy. Time to return to Ouroboros. Amazingly, I found my way back without getting even a little lost. Oh, it's much darker in here now. Way to go, Isabel. Took me a while, though. Sun's already set. And Bliss is still sitting over there by the booth. Still drinking his 2 coffees? You're back. Yep, and with my mission successfully completed, too. Really? You're not trying to pull one over on me, are you? Why would I do that? Well, I don't know. So where's she? She? Yeah, my guitar. Her name's Juliet. You've named your guitar. Don't look at me like that, man. Naming your instrument's perfectly normal. All the great musicians do it. If you say so. Anyway, here you go. Alright, baby! Me and my #1 gal are finally back together! Man, I have to hand it to Apex. The guy's a tool, but I don't think Juliet's ever looked better. You two really don't like each other, huh? I guess some people just don't. Don't mesh, you know? That's fine, though. I'm used to people not getting me. Meaning that there are others who dislike you as well? Meaning that if you do your own thing, you're bound to catch a hater or two. People fear what they don't understand and all that, man. I agree. You should always strive to be yourself. That's what I'm saying, man. You're one of the good ones. Hey, let me play you something. It's the least I could do. Please, don't feel like you have to. But if you really want to, I'd love to listen, of course. Sweet. So this one is called All the Colors of the Rainbow. Sounds enticing. Closing time, beloved guests. Everyone must leave. What the... I was just about to... I'm interrupting you, am I? Oh, bother. If only there were a day tomorrow when you could play instead. Wait a moment. There is! Get out of here with that sarcasm, man. Since when do you even close the bar at all? You... Enough, human. Be gone. Now. Lest I'll render that infernal toy of yours beyond repair. Fine. Let's get out of here, Isabel. Not her. She stays. I wish to have a word. With me? Don't worry. It'll only be a moment. Leave us, Mr. Alwes. It's fine, Bliss. I'll talk to you later. Alright. Later, man. Mind if I take a seat, Miss Salvi? Go ahead. I'm sure you'll do whatever you want anyway. So, how are you finding Purgatory so far? Why is he asking me that already? It's great, actually. I don't care what you think, Miss Salvi. Huh? I said it was great! The very notion that I'd value your opinion is gravely insulting. But you asked... Silence. You keep making the same mistake. I see it in your furiously vacant expression, in the way you move your body nonchalantly sways when you walk, in the very glow that surrounds you, unseen by all but me. You are hiding something, and not only that, you feel safe in doing so. Tell me, do you think the voice has any real power here? If I were to remove that pretty head of yours from those rich girl shoulders, right here, right now, do you truly believe she'd be able to save you? No. Are you afraid of me, Miss Salvi? I don't know what you want me to answer. Do you want me to be afraid of you? I'm watching you. Never forget that. If you do, then the repercussions could be unspeakable. I won't forget. Great! Thank you for this little talk, Miss Salvi. I trust I won't have to remind you again anytime soon. What exactly was I reminded of? You just threatened me. Now, have a pleasant remainder of your first day in Purgatory. Toodles. And he teleports away. This is not good. I haven't even done anything yet, and he already wants to get rid of me. Unless he's playing some sort of game with me. After all, he can't possibly know why I'm here, right? We never even checked in with our boy Voli. Is he still there in the terminal? No, if he did, he'd have killed me already. He must be trying to scare me into revealing things. It's probably driving him crazy that he can't read my mind. Voli was right. Me being here is definitely dangerous. Ah, that's right! Voli! I was supposed to report back to him. Now we remember. I must get to the waiting hall. But I don't know the way. Yeah, we were teleported. Damn it! She's crying! Oh no! I screamed out loud? That's not befitting of a Salvi. Why am I thinking about that now? Oh my god, we're being plagued. The longer we stay here, the more the thoughts come in and remembering of our what is that? Like remembering our trauma and how we died and all of that invades our head. Oh no, it's super extra dangerous. Riz Jiro him Dory, what a name! Hello! Good evening. What? This woman, she's the one who had that fight with the guide earlier. By the insecurity of Gressel, did I scare you? No. It's just that people keep sneaking up on me today for some reason. I'm not sneaking. I heard a scream and came to investigate. Few and far between, the dying wails of banshees take us back to shore. A poem? In Purgatory? Yes. I refuse to ignore a sister's plea, especially one heard in the dead of night. That's considerate of you, but I'm fine. Then my work here is done. Hold on. What are you even doing here? You did hear the guide ordering everyone to leave, right? I don't care what that lying charlatan says. So you don't like him either. I can't say too much. He always listens, you know. He uses our thoughts against us. And the mind is a terrible thing to taste. That's right. She's not a denizen, meaning that the guide knows what she's thinking. You wouldn't happen to know the way to the waiting hall, do you? I do. Then, could you? Yes, I'll go with you. Together they walk. Together they break and bend. United once more. Thank you for taking me here. I didn't catch your name. You didn't catch it. Because I didn't throw it. It's Shoal. Shoal Inverse. Bleak poet of demonic inclination. Okay. And you're Isabel. Everyone knows my name. I heard earlier. Some advice for you? You should stay away from the deities. The guide, but especially the other one. The voice? Yes. But she seems so nice. Oopsie. Again. I did it again. A serpent at Eden. Do not listen to her. She will take what's yours without hesitation. By the impatience of Vereen, I've said too much. Who are these people you keep mentioning? Not people. Demons. I must leave. That was fast. She seems a bit dramatic, but I don't think she's a threat. Still, I should be careful what I tell her about myself. I wonder if Voli is here somewhere. Maybe he gave up and left. Maybe he's in the tunnel, waiting in the dark. This game looks really fun. So far, it's been really, really nice. I love the story so far. I love all the characters. The text itself, the narration itself, is really easy to follow and flow. But very, very text heavy, as is the case with visual novels. Are you here? Yes. Are you angry? I've been waiting for a long time. But it strikes me now that we never decided on a time for our rendezvous, so my anger towards you is misplaced. I'm sorry about that. No need to apologize for anything. I don't... Or, well, everything, rather. Don't apologize. So how was your day? Did you learn anything? A lot of things, but probably nothing related to the mission. That's to be expected. We're gonna say this out loud? It was your first day, after all. I can only imagine what must be going through your mind after all of today's events. I try not to overthink it. The guy may want to kill me, though. If something like that is even possible when you're already dead, I mean. Did he say something to that effect? He outright threatened me, so yes. Oh. Don't worry. He's probably just trying to intimidate you. That's what I think. Being a denizen makes you suspicious by default, regardless of your actions. That's what I figure, too. However, it's good that you bring it up. I wish I could do more to help you. Yeah, well. Say, you met the guide's companion, right? I did. What was she like? She seemed headstrong. For sure. Like, she gets her way. I see. Why do you want to know? Just curious. Isabel, you've done fantastically today. If you need to contact me in the future, you can use this item. Contact Stone. If you activate it in this location, I'll be able to teleport here. However, be sure to only do so in the evening when no one else is around. Do you understand? Loud and clear. Is this a rock, by the way? Of sorts. Let me guess. It's magical. Of course. Listen, Isabel. I've got your back to the best of my ability. Never hesitate to get in touch with me, alright? I'll gladly provide my insight into things if you think it could be of use. Also, I'll be sure to ask Rem for as much aid as possible whenever you may need it. I believe in you. Ooh, bring me more stuff to trade, because I have absolutely nothing. Thank you, Foley. Stay in contact. Goodbye. I should get back to my room. Miss, you're back. I hope you've had a pleasant evening around town. It's been interesting, to say the least. I'd like to lie down now, though, so would you mind leading the way? Of course. You would think after a certain amount of times of him leading us, we would just know where our room is. Unless there are shifting hallways, you know? If there's anything else, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you. We never did look into our closet. It's bright. It's really bright in there. I may not need to sleep, but I'm definitely feeling tired. Oh. I shouldn't have left you alone with them. I'm really sorry, man. It's alright. Not your fault. Sad face. That's it. We can't console him. What was it Indalecio said earlier? Something about resting and reflecting? After everything I've been through, looking back on things doesn't sound half bad. I'll just lay down for a bit. Let's see what happened. No! I want to look in the closet! Oh, this has to be the most comfortable bed I've ever built. My closet! Alright, what is this memory? Oh, that was the prologue! I see. A memory from long ago enters your mind and you start to reflect. Hold, let's save. That was prologue. What was the beginning? Just tutorial? I thought this was just the entirety of day one. Tormented screams echo through the candlelit corridors of Salvi Manor late at night. Wait, I don't have to read it in her voice. Servants running like rats in a maze, doing their best to remedy the situation. Your father, towering over everyone, grabbing a maid by her throat in desperation. Oh, God. Your mother, deep into a battle against the natural order of things. A fight she cannot possibly hope to win. You aren't meant to be here. You aren't meant to see this. Yet, you are, because you love her. And because the screams keep you awake. You grasp your favorite doll, almost crushing it with all the force of a small child can muster. Your mother doesn't see you, doesn't hear you. And then the screams stop. Oh my God! Is the dad fornicating with the maid? The mom's also there. Oh, or he's just beating him up? I don't know. He's just beating him up because they're all incompetent to him? You're all bastards? Your distraught father exclaims weakly, falling to the ground while doing so. I don't know what's happening. We should just keep reading. Worthless bastards! Someone will pay for this. Someone will! Did our dad die? Did the mom and maid kill him? What happened? So she saw that happen because they were screaming. And then dad was choking out the maid. What had happened? What? Where am I? That's right. Purgatory. Until now, some part of me was still hoping this was a dream, but no such luck. Miss Salvi. Guide. I trust you're finding your quarters satisfactory. How did you get my contact information? Given that I am, in fact, the ruler of this delectable afterlife, setting in which you find yourself, allow me to pose a counter-query. How do you think I obtained your contact information? By being a creepy stalker. I guess you had it all along. Correct, Miss Salvi. And please do remember, I am watching you. Okay, thanks, wow. So what now? I don't know what to do, where to go, And finding my way around this place is very confusing. If only I had a map or something. Don't we? Maybe Indalecio can help me. He did promise to attend to my every need, after all. Okay. My headache is unfortunately not going away, so I think this is a good place to stop for now. I don't know how to go back to the main menu though. Home? Yes. But that was Poetry in Purgatory. Again, like I said earlier, a very, very bulky demo to play through. It doesn't just include the prologue, which admittedly I thought that section in heaven was the prologue, and then we were playing through day one. Which technically we were. Technically we were playing through day one. But it looks like the sections aren't cut up into days. They're genuinely cut up into chapters. So I'm not entirely sure how many chapters the dev plans to put in here. But it does look like we've met a bulk of the cast, at least 90% of it. There is one more that we haven't seen yet, this little mister. Oh no, this is God! No, we've met everybody! This is God, this is Voli. You can't see him, but we got the rainbow guy over here. Here's Guide, Voice, Miss Demon Cult Lady, and then the Fixer. So we have met everybody who's on this screen, and I'm assuming one way or another we're gonna have to not just live through our past traumas, but also try to help guide them through their traumas, which is going to be something. That's gonna be something for sure, because there's already a guide. A guide already exists. So I'm just theorizing now that God wants us to be here because we're not only special, but because God has us under their thumb possibly. And maybe God wants us to take over Purgatory. I don't know. We still aren't privy to what the tension is between all of these people. Especially them two. We don't know what's going on with Guide and Voli. But Guide definitely does not like God. Everyone else is just kind of here for now. Voice is still just a conundrum. She's still a giant mystery. Because human dweller turned deity is kind of insane. But I did really enjoy this Poetry in Purgatory. I enjoyed it a lot. Again, it was very text heavy, very low, very minimal choice making in this game. We saw most of it happen in the heaven section, when we had to decide what type of personality our character has. I wonder if there are going to be more choices that affect our personality later down the line, because I would hope so, to kind of give us some variance to deal with, because that personality shifting I think would be really good just in terms of character development. But at the same time, I also wonder if how we respond might also affect those choices. I haven't noticed it though, because normally when we made choices, it would show up here like, oh yeah, you get surrounded by a blissful blue light. That's what happened in heaven when we were choosing our personality type. But there are definitely going to be alternate dialogue options. Not sure about alternate routes. I would think so. For this game, I would expect, personally, I would expect at least 2 or 3 different endings. One where we never escape our trauma and we do end up just staying in Purgatory forever. 2 where we do eventually return to heaven. 3 where we maybe take over Purgatory. So those are the 3 that, at least in my head, make sense as endings for the game. If there is more, there could be more. Probably tragic endings, bad endings. I can definitely see that happening, especially if they're tied to certain emotions. That would be interesting to see. But yeah, this is Poetry in Purgatory. Again, if you're interested in this game and supporting the game, make sure to try out the game yourself. you'll probably get through it faster than I can, because you don't have to read it out loud, guys. But it is currently pinned to the top of the chat. If you're watching over on YouTube, I also have it linked in the description below. This is a very pleasant game in my experience. I didn't run into any grammar mistakes, actually. Didn't run into any issues with the game itself. It was just like, the only issue I really ran into was full screening the game and then cursor disappearing. You guys can still see it. I can see it in OBS, but I can't see it on my like actual monitor. So I don't know if that's just a bug with the RenPy engine in general, because I know this has happened to me a couple times already, or if it's just, you know, a weird glitch. But I do really think that the artistic style is really nice. It's really simple. I loved the emotions that the characters displayed as well. I loved how they popped in and out of frame when dialogue was happening to kind of keep things moving, keep things fresh, keep something to train our eyes on. I think that was really nice. I wonder if there's anything in our gallery. We do know there's going to be achievements for the game, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, backgrounds. Doesn't look like we got much. We got a lot of tracks, though. Wow. Almost all of them. Apex and Bliss. And I'm assuming that these are tied to their routes, their different routes. So, assuming that these are available in demo, you might be able to romance them or get at least some CGs in the demo already. And they did say at the beginning of the game, when I opened it, that demo playthrough progress is going to carry over to full game. So that's really, really nice, especially considering how long the game is. That'll definitely come in handy for future playthroughs. Release date for this, again, is 2027, so they are taking their time to kind of perfect this. Yeah, that's everything. We're gonna go ahead and quit and probably head back to the stage now so I can actually see my cursor. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Sorry I'm cutting another demo short, but we have been streaming for about 5 hours, so maybe not too considerably short. I hope you guys enjoyed the games from today, finishing Death and Purgatory, Death and Phaeology, Death and Phaeology, and then Poetry in Purgatory. I enjoyed both of them very, very much. The second one wasn't as spicy as I thought it was gonna be, considering all of the warnings they were giving us. I thought it was just immediately gonna drop us in 18 plus content. But no, we had a pretty pleasant time. It seems like they're gonna ease us into the trauma, which I greatly appreciate. I feel like we need that time to breathe and catch our bearings just a little bit. Because it seems like, at least in my opinion, it's going to catch the protagonist off guard. Because she's here just like focused on her mission, right? So when it finally hits her that like, yeah, she's dead, this is how she died, what if her father killed her? It's gonna be really interesting seeing what memories resurface for her as well. Because it doesn't sound like, or no, it does rather. It sounds like she was very dissociated from her life, and she instead decided to focus all of her efforts in just trying to appease her father so that her father wasn't angry at her, which is very telling of her personality, right? She doesn't want to blame her father because that might come back to bite her in the ass. That's very scary, actually. It's very scary to live through. Wstream, thank you so much! I appreciate everybody stopping by for today. As a reminder, we will be streaming on Saturday. Next time I stream will be Saturday, 4 p.m. Central for a special events raid train. I have a couple of announcements happening then too. I hope you guys can make it. It's very nerve-wracking because I've never done something like I will be doing on Saturday before. And I would appreciate having everybody there a lot. I would deeply appreciate it. And not only that, but I have a couple surprises for you guys too. So yeah. That's all. That's it. Let's look for somebody to raid out to now. Let's do that. I did really enjoy all our talks about afterlife and aliens and stuff like that. Oh, if you guys have Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot games, let me know what they are so that I can add them to my wish list, because I think that would be a funny ass stream. Considering how much we talk about it, we really should do a cryptid game stream. One day. Let's see. Ooh! Speaking of Loch Ness Monster and cryptids and things we've talked about, aliens, UFOs. We also talked about that today. Nuka is playing... What is she playing? Alien stuff? Her title says UFO Noita. I'm going to assume that's the game she's playing. And we are gonna go raid out to her. So everyone who is here on Twitch, anyway, here is the raid message. Let's go ahead and copy and paste this to post over on Nuka's channel. Anyone who is watching the VOD or watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for sticking around, for popping in, for tuning in, for being here. I hope you guys had a good stream. If I don't see you guys on Saturday, I will see you guys whenever. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night.